why should you recreate the YouTube logo animation yourself? For starters, it shows you that you don't need complex fusion techniques to create professional logo animations. Once you understand this workflow, you can animate almost any logo like a pro. Just give it a go. Drop a Fusion composition on your edit timeline and open it in Fusion. We already have a media out node here. Grab a background node and connect it to the media out to give yourself a clean canvas to build on. Change the background color to white, but not pure white. Pure white looks harsh on most screens, so keep it slightly off. Now grab a rectangle mask and a background node. Connect the rectangle to the background and set the color to red. We need a merge node to bring this into the main pipeline. Select background 1, add a merge, and connect the output of the background 2 to the merge. Adjust the height so you get a thin bar. Go to frame 0, reduce the width to 0, and add a keyframe on width. Move forward 8 frames and increase the width to around 0.4. Now select background 2, add frame 2, add a keyframe on color, move 1 frame forward and change color to green. Move forward 1 more frame and change it to blue. Then move about 3 frames forward and change the color to a gentle gray. With the rectangle selected, go to frame 25 and increase the width just a little. Move forward about 9 frames and reduce the width slightly. Open the spline editor and enable Show Only Selected Tools to clear the clutter. Make sure width is checked. Select the keyframes and press S to smooth the motion. You can tweak the handles if you want more control. And if moving one handle affects the other, hold Command or Control to isolate it. Now this is where you will hit your first roadblock. In the YouTube logo animation, after expanding, only the right side of the rectangle pulls back slightly. But in Fusion, width and height animate from the center pivot point, meaning both sides expand and contract equally. There are a few ways to fix this, but let's use the easiest one. Grab a rectangle mask, adjust its size, and connect it to the blue input of the merge one. Go to frame 35, position the mask right here, and check invert. Let's play it. Boom, now only the right side reverses. Next, we need another bar. Add another rectangle and background node, set the color to red, connect them together, and plug the output of this background directly into the output of previous merge. Copy and paste the height value from the previous bar if you don't remember it. Reduce the width slightly, and position it on the left so it covers the left edge of the gray bar, but extends further left, so the gray bar doesn't peek through during the animation. Add frame 6, set level to 0, and add a keyframe. Move 1 frame forward and set level back to 1. Add frame 7, add a keyframe on width, jump to frame 25, and increase the width so the gray bar meets it during the reverse. Open the spline editor, focus only on the width, and smooth the curve. Let's play it. Same issue again, the bar still shrinks from the center, so we need to mask the left side of the red bar. Grab another rectangle mask and connect it to the blue input of merge 2. Resize it slightly, go to frame 7, position it on the left side, and check invert. Now if you play it, the left side stays fixed, and the gray bar peeks through underneath. So we need the left edge of the red bar to move with the gray bar. Select the mask, add frame 7, add a keyframe on center, jump to frame 25, and slide the mask slightly to the left. You can use the edge of the gray bar as a visual reference, play it back. If the gray bar still peeks through, tweak the spline so the mask moves a bit faster. Now grab a PNG of the YouTube play button and plug it into the main pipeline. Add a transform node after it to adjust the size. We also need the play button triangle itself. Grab a polygon and a background node, connect them together, and plug them into the main pipeline. Zoom in and draw the triangle shape. This helps us match the size of the triangle in the YouTube logo. Turn off the merge for the YouTube PNG for now. We will bring it back in a moment. Select the polygon, go to frame 6 and position the triangle here on the left. Set level to 0 and add a keyframe. Move 1 frame forward and set level back to 1. Add a keyframe on center, jump to frame 22 and slide it to the left. Let's check it. We don't want the triangle and the red bar overlapping. Open the spline editor and smooth the curve. Or you can animate it from frame 6 to frame 18 so it moves faster than the red bar. Both approaches work. Now we want to reduce the width of the bar, actually both of them. But instead of micromanaging the overlap, let's just remove the gray bar. Select the rectangle for the gray bar, add frame 35, reduce the width to 0, no more peaking issues. Now select the red bar rectangle, add frame 34, add a keyframe on width, move about 4 frames forward, and reduce the width so it becomes a small bar. Open the spline editor and smooth this motion as well. Alright. Because of the masking, the left side isn't moving, but that's easy to fix. Select the mask, add frame 34, add a keyframe on center, move forward 4 frames, and slide the mask slightly to the right. Smooth this motion as well so everything feels synced. Now select the red bar background, add frame 38, add a keyframe on level, 1 frame forward, set level to 0. Now turn the merge for the YouTube logo back on. To remove the white triangle and change its color to black, add a background node after the PNG. Move 1 frame back, select the PNG merge, set blend to 0 and add a keyframe. Move 1 frame forward and set blend back to 1. Finally, we want the triangle to follow the red bar as it shrinks and enters the rounded black button, its final destination. Select the polygon, add frame 34, add a keyframe on center, move 4 frames forward and slide it to the right. Open the spline editor and smooth this motion. Make sure the triangle doesn't overlap the red bar. With the polygon still selected, move to frame 40 and slide it further right so it enters the button. Move forward about 10 frames and gently center it inside. Smooth this final move as well. Final touch. Select the background node for the polygon. 1 frame before the triangle enters the rounded rectangle, add a keyframe on color. 1 frame forward, change it to red. Move forward 2 frames and add a keyframe. 1 frame ahead, change it to white. Finally, move 1 frame back, select the background for the YouTube rounded rectangle and add a keyframe on color. 1 frame forward, change it to red. And that's it. I hope you learned something new along the way. If you did, give the video a like and subscribe.